This man found himself transported into the game he had designed. All of his stats were maxed out, and just walking around the world allowed him to learn many skills. His backpack was also overflowing with gold coins. One day, Jack arrived at a warrior stronghold, and saved a mage who had been knocked away by a dragon's wing. After safely landing, they introduced themselves to each other. Just as Jack was about to speak, they were suddenly attacked. It turned out that Jenny's friend mistakenly thought he was the enemy. To conceal his identity, Jack claimed he was a merchant. Unexpectedly, he gained 2 new skills. He immediately maxed out those 2 skills. Then, he used his deception skill to convince them of his story. Jack then joined Jenny and got into a carriage heading back to the city. Thus, Jack entered the town with Jenny and the others. The female knight took Jack to a place where they could create his identity. Jack placed his hands on the platform, and his information appeared. However, it showed a disguised level data. After getting his ID card, Jack successfully obtained a residence permit. As a commoner, he was only allowed to stay in the city for 10 days. If he wanted to stay longer, he would need to apply for an extension. Afterward, the female warrior recommended a hotel to him. As Jack was heading to the hotel, a girl suddenly hugged him, and not only that, she started pulling him into her family's inn. When they reached the door, Jack realized this was the same inn the female warrior had mentioned. Jack generously stated that he would stay there for 10 days, and soon after, he had his first meal at the inn. The innkeeper saw Anna chatting nonstop in front of the guests, so she asked her to clean the rooms of the cowardly merchants. Jack was curious about what the innkeeper meant by cowardly merchants. The innkeeper explained that yesterday, those merchants had seen a meteor shower at Dragon's Valley. They thought it was a sign of the Demon King's arrival, and in the end, they all ran away in fear. Jack asked the innkeeper if the Demon King was real. The innkeeper confirmed that the Demon King existed but had long been defeated by a hero. Upon hearing that the Demon King had been vanquished, Jack felt a bit relieved. However, based on the story's plot, he knew that the Demon King would eventually be resurrected.
Please like and subscribe.